Welcome back, my zombies and newcomers. I am Frogger13, and I got this crazy idea the other day to do, when I was doing one of my SCP videos, I got this crazy idea to do a video comparing George W. Bush and Obama. So here we will, I kind of miss George Bush. Here's what I miss about him. Take a look at this. Hope you enjoy it.
Your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. The challenge facing the United States is that we have to be right one time. I mean, 100% of the time. It's hard for me to explain why that was the case. Just take my word for it. It seems like I was here yesterday. I was. Anybody here got 4 kids? 3 kids? Got 4? 4. 3, okay. All right, wait. I don't know why I asked that. Oh, I know why I asked it. The best way to defeat this enemy in the long run is to deny them the recruiting tools that are and recruitments made possible by resentment. I'd like to stay here all day, but I gotta go to Vegas. Tell about what goes on there, stays there, or something like that, you know. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Welcome to the White House. Thanks for coming. He didn't like the way the cotton shirts that he wore absorbed, his bodily fluids. Last night, Jeb and I had some crabs. Looked like members of the 1972 Miami Dolphins. Dan Marino and his really dynamic wife. TV stars. Andy Garcia. I like to mountain bike. I like little country music on my iPod. I think the Japanese people are going to like the taste of U.S. beef. Sounds like I had a good slice of beef last night. I can see Laura begin to grimace a little bit. She said, he's getting awfully windy. Texas term. Let me. I'm serious about it. You'll be. Let me. There would have been a deficit, but there wouldn't have been the commensurate the kick to our economy. Are you having burritos for lunch? Barney is my dog. The House Republicans last fall passed strong earmark reform ideas. Reform ideas. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell people why I say this. I think they're causing that there be a stable Iran. Iran that is capable of rejecting Iranian influence. Iraq. I like to fish. I met an onion grower today at the airport when I arrived, and he said, "You got to help me find good people that'll grow onions." Well, I don't know what to do with them, you know. And it is a. I think it is. The elections. I think tide turning, see, as I remember, I was raised in the desert, but tides kind of, it's easy to see a tide turn. Did I say those words?
Yeah, I missed that. Hi, girls. I like to fish. What the hell is he talking about now? Here is kind of recap of Obama's presidency. Not as stupid. Hope you enjoy this. Take a look at this.
Now, my old buddy Joe the plumber's out there. Now, Joe, Senator Obama's plan, if you're a small business and you're able, and your guy that sells to you will not have a capital gains tax increase, which Senator Obama wants. If you're out there, my friend, and you've got employees and you've got kids, if you don't adopt the health care plan that Senator Obama mandates, he's going to fine you. Now, Senator I'd still like to know what that fine's going to be. And I don't think that Joe right now wants to pay a fine when he is seeing such difficult times in America's economy.
And I'm happy to talk to you, Joe, too, if you're out there. Here's your fine, $0. You won't pay a fine because $0. Because as I said in our last debate, and I'll repeat, John, I exempt small businesses from the requirement for large businesses that can afford to provide health care to their employees but are not doing it. I exempt small businesses from having to pay into a kitty, but large businesses that can afford it, we've got a choice. Either they provide health insurance to their employees, or somebody has to. Right now what happens is those employees get dumped into either the Medicaid system, which taxpayers pick up, or going to the emergency room for uncompensated care, which everybody picks up in their premiums.
This young man right here, I'm going to let him use my special mic. Hey, this is a big guy. Don't go, oh, come on, man. I mean, this is a... All right, what's your name?
Terrence Scott.
Huh?
Terrence Scott.
Terrence Scott. What do you have to say?
I have to say why people hate you and why they supposed to love you and God is love and...
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, come on, hey. That's what I'm talking about. Terrence. I appreciate that. What grade are you in?
4th.
You're in 4th grade? Well, now, first of all, I did get elected president, so not everybody hates me now. I don't want you to... Oh, I got a whole lot of votes. I want to make sure everybody understands. But, you know, what is true is if you were watching TV lately, it seems like everybody's just getting mad all the time. And I think that you've got to take it with a grain of salt. Some of it is just what's called politics, where, you know, once one party wins, then the other party kind of gets, it feels like it needs to poke you a little bit to keep you on your toes. And so you shouldn't take it too seriously. And then sometimes, as I said before, people just, I think they're worried about their own lives. You know, a lot of people are losing their jobs right now. People are losing their health care, or they've lost their homes to foreclosure, and they're feeling frustrated. And when you're president of the United States, you know, you got to deal with all of that. That's exactly right. And you know, you get some of the credit when things go good, and when things are going tough, then you know you're going to get some of the blame, and that's part of the job. But you know, I'm a pretty tough guy. Are you a tough guy? You look like you're pretty tough, and so you just got to keep on going, even when folks are criticizing you, because as long as you know that you're doing it for other people. All right, so thank you. You're a fine young man. I appreciate you. All right. Give it Terrence.
Senators John McCain and Barack Obama traded sharp words on Wednesday over al-Qaeda's presence in Iraq.
If al-Qaeda is forming a base in Iraq, then we will have to act in a way that secures the American homeland and our interests abroad.
Speaking in Texas, McCain hit out at Obama for comments made in Tuesday's debate.
I have some news. Al-Qaeda is in Iraq. Al-Qaeda, it's called Al-Qaeda in Iraq. And my friends, they wouldn't, if we left, they wouldn't be establishing a base. They wouldn't be establishing a base. They'd be taking a country. And I'm not going to allow that to happen, my friends. I will not surrender. I will not surrender to Al-Qaeda.
Obama quickly answered back from a rally in Ohio.
Well, first of all, I do know that Al-Qaeda's in Iraq, and that's why I've said we should continue to strike Al-Qaeda targets. But I have some news for John McCain. And that is that there was no such thing as Al-Qaeda in Iraq until George Bush and John McCain decided to invade Iraq.
While he praised McCain's long service to the country, Obama said the Arizona Republican was tied to the politics of the past, while his campaign was about policies of the future.
I've got some news for John McCain. He took us into a war along with George Bush that should have never been authorized and should have never been waged. They took their eye off the people who were responsible for 9/11. That would be Al-Qaeda in Afghanistan, that is stronger now than at any time since 2001. I've been paying attention, John McCain.
Even though the Democratic contest remains unsettled, the long-distance exchange showed McCain's increased targeting of Obama.
This gentleman in the suit.
Welcome to Green Bay, Mr. President. It's an honor to have you here.
Thank you, sir.
My name is John Corpus. I'm fortunate enough to be here with my 10-year-old daughter who is missing her last day of school for this. I hope she doesn't get in trouble. Yeah.
Do you need me to write a note?
I'll take you up on that, actually, Mr. President.
All right, go ahead. I'll start writing it now. What's your name?
John Corpus.
No, her.
Oh. Well, considering I have some people here from work that are very interested in
No, I'm serious. What's your daughter's name?
Her name?
Huh?
Her name is Kennedy.
Kennedy. All right, that's a cool name.
That's a very cool name. Thank you.
All right, I'm going to write to the Kennedy's teacher. Okay, go ahead. I'm listening to your question.
Thank you, sir. I work in the health system, and we work with employers, we work with payers, brokers, everybody to try to lower costs for employers. We have retail health clinics, walk-in clinics, regular primary clinics, an emergency department, and everybody's trying to do something now. But all I'm hearing is about what's going to happen long term. And my question is, what is a timeline that we have set up for this? What do you see happening, especially in the area of working with employers to either offer more insurance or the uninsured, being able to get them something now?
Well, look, we're not going to be able, whatever reforms we set up, it will probably take a couple of years to get it in place. Here you go, Kennedy. There you go. There you go. You got it. All right.
Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that. To subscribe and see more of these crazy videos and me doing crazy things like sitting on this railing, please like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends. That helped out a lot. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!